Let's rock and roll. I can't hear me. Yeah, I can't hear myself, by the way. I thought that. God, you always don't like your voice. Are we good to go? And which one's. This is the cough button, right? There it goes. If I need to cough, I go like. And this is my volume, or this one? Just get up a little bit there. There, how's that? Can you hear me? All right.
yourself.
What's that?
You have to adjust that for your own headphones.
All right. I can't hear myself now. Oh, wait. How about now? Nope, I can't hear you. Wait. Can I hear myself? No. Can you hear me?
No.
I didn't touch anything.
Try again.
I'm trying. Nope. Oh, I'm hearing something. No. Nothing. Yeah, and I can. Yep, I got it. You're right. Yep. Okay. How can you get rid of the wind?
I'm going to turn that.
Oh, they're announcing the lineup. Ready? Are we on? Oh. Hi, this is Bill Urban for Zaleski Sports, welcoming you to the Columbus Dons girls softball game tonight against the Colby girls. The Colby girls coming with a 2-6 and 2-9 record, 2-6 in conference, and 2-9 overall, while Columbus Dons coming in with a 13-1 record, playing real good softball this year. For the Colby Hornets starting out today will be Lucia Perez playing second base and batting first. Batting second will be Nava Trinkler, shortstop for the Abby Colby. Then Audrey Fleischman playing center field, batting third. Tatum Bargender batting fourth for the Hornets and playing first base. And you have Liz Perez playing third base, batting fifth. Batting sixth will be Ella Schreiber, pitching for the Abbey Hornets today. And batting seventh will be Kirslyn Orth, catching. Batting eighth will be Maria Ceso in left field and Jen Rowe in right field. Today, Culligan Water specializes in all your water softener drinking water and water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy, and unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. Also by Seamless Roofing. Does your roof need attention? Call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield today. They are your hail damage experts, and they serve all the central Wisconsin with both residential and commercial roofing. Get a free estimate at Seamless Commercial Roofing. And finally, Mackey. Marshfield Dairy Fest is May 30 and 31st. Check out marshfieldchamberofcommerce.com for all your details. See you in Marshfield for all the fun-filled weekend at Dairy Fest. Columbus Dons are starting Abby Wojcik as a pitcher today. Playing shortstop is going around the horn will be Sienna Adler playing third, Caitlin Casperson playing short, Izzy Holes playing second, Callie Bell playing first, Abby Wojcik pitching, Ashley Weiler catching, Akusia Yaboa is in left, Shelby Spada in center, and Kylie Lingford in right. Leading off for the Columbus Dons, the Abby Colby, is Lucia Perez, second baseman. First base hit right up at Shelby Spada, caught a line drive in center field for the first line out, and first out of the inning. First swinging Perez brings up Nava Trinkler, the shortstop for Abby Colby. Right-handed hitter. Wojcik takes the sign. Another base swing over to Casperson and over to Bell. 2 up, 2 downs for the Dons. 6-3. Hitting third for the Abby Colby Hornets today was the center fielder Audrey Fleischman, right-handed hitter against right-handed pitcher. Kind of windy today, beautiful day, but this is why. High drop ball. Days like today, just beautiful for kids to come out and play softball and all high school sports in the spring. That's why we live in Wisconsin. Fastball, second baseman. Izzy Holmes gloves it and tosses it over to Callie Bell for the third out. 4-3. You're watching Columbus Catholic Softball on Zaleski Sports, supported by ShedsDelivered.com. All right. Good.
Nuts Deep 2, a Marshfield favorite for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Soup, salad, pizza, omelets, sandwiches, wraps, and burgers. How about appetizers like loaded tots and super nuts nachos? 14 large TVs to watch all your favorite games. Plus, entertainment and event space for groups large and small for your upcoming parties. Nuts Deep 2 again, awarded Best Burgers and Fish Fry in Marshfield. Nuts Deep 2 on South Central Avenue in Marshfield and Nuts Deep 2 North in Spencer.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
And we're back at Marshfield Fairgrounds with my producer, Rachel Zaleski. Here we are with, they had 3 up, 3 down for the Abby Colby Hornets, and we have Blues Hair. Put more spring in your step at Blues Hair Studio in Marshfield. Get your locks cut, colored, styled, and looking fresh as spring temperatures heat up. Blues Hair Studio is open Monday through Friday with appointment times to match your schedule. Get an online appointment at blueshairstudio.com. And SPO, that's Stevens Point Orthopedics, proudly providing Central Wisconsin community orthopedic sports, medicine, spine, physical therapy services. Stevens Point Orthopedics, world-class treatment, hometown care. First up for the Dons today is the shortstop, Caitlin Kasperson, and then pitcher Abby Wojcik, and the center fielder, Shelby Spada. Both ready to go. Today they'll be facing Ella Schreiber, left-handed thrower for the Abby Colby team. Abby's struggling a little bit this year. Abby Colby's struggling a little this year. The coach says they're expecting as they get older they'll be a lot better, which most teams are. Catcher throws, tosses it down, and here we are. So we start off with Caitlin Kasperson, right-handed hitting shortstop for the Dons. Ball high by the lefty Schreiber. 1-0 here at Marshfield Fairgrounds. 1-1. Ball outside, hit the corner. And ball 2-1 outside pitch by Schreiber. Ball high, 3-1. And she walks him. Schreiber walks the first batter. Kasperson, she takes first base, brings up Abby Wojcik, the pitcher for the Dons today. Nobody down. It's hit or not. Kasperson takes off. Throw down by Orth and stands up with a stolen base. Coach Zimmerman's throwing some numbers out there. Some coaches like to do that. They get the wristband where the girls can look down on the wristbands so there's no miscommunication about the number. She squares around. Casperson takes third standing up. Fake bunt by Wojcik, and now we have nobody down with Casperson on third base, and the number 2 hitter for the Dons up. 2-0 count. 3-0, ball in the dirt. Schreiber's struggling a little bit early here right now. Low windy out. Wojcik got a 3-0 count. Rips one down the left field line past the third baseman. Left fielder bobbles it, and she stand up double. Scores Casperson, makes a 1-0 game. Brings up Shelby Spada, the center fielder. Wojcik dances off second base. Schreiber looks in. Fake bunt. Wojcik goes down to third. And she slides under the tag. Nice throw down by Orth, but Wojcik got a nice jump on the ball. On the pitch. Stolen base for her. Third stolen base in the first 2 batters. 2-0 count now for Spada. Ball low, 3-0. Coach Zimmerman says, if you like it, hit it. Shelby hits a hard one through the shortstop's leg. She's rounding first base, getting to second, looking down at the coach, and he holds up at second base. E6 on the play. RBI for Spada. Brings up Akusia Yoboa, left fielder, usually their number 1 pitcher. And there goes Casperson sliding in to third base. Stolen base. Shelby Spada took third base. Nobody down. No outs. Ball inside, 2-0.
I'm hungry, Mom. We're gonna have snacks.
Strike, outside corner. Best pitch Schreiber's thrown today. 2-1 count. Have Spada leading off at third base. Ball high, 3-1. Abby Colby down 2-0 so far with nobody down in the first inning here at Marshfield Fairgrounds. Yoboa hits a hard ball to second, up the middle. Gets a little past center fielder, and she's in for a stand-up double and an RBI. Scores Spada, makes the game 3-0. Ebola leads off second base, but doesn't take the ball in the dirt. Hitter Sienna Adler, third baseman for the Dons, right-handed hitter. Ball high. It's 3-0. Coach Zimmerman's giving the green light on a 3-0 today. And she throws a nice change up. Ball gets past the catcher. And Yoboa advances to third base on the pass ball. Nobody down. 3-1 count. Adler the hitter. High, walks her. Got first and third, brings up Izzy Holds, the second baseman, with Adler in first and Yoboa on third. Nobody down for the Dons with a 3-0 lead in the first inning. Pass ball gets past Orth, scores Yoboa from third, and Sienna Adler ends up on third base. Adler was batting right-handed, now she turned around and started batting left-handed. Scores around the bunt. Foul ball. Izzy holds the hitter. Adler on third base. Now she's going back to hit right-handed. High. They seem a little pretty aggressive here today, and you can tell that by the holes. She's almost standing right on the line on the front, on the batter's box on the right-hand side. Yep. Swings through the pitch. Two count. Nobody down. 4-0 lead for the Dons. We got Adler on third base. And, all right, Izzy Holmes pops out to the second baseman for the first out. Lucia Perez grabbed it. And we still have that for the first out for the Dons. And we still have Sienna Adler at third base. One down for Abby Colby. Brings up Callie Ball. First baseman, first swinging, inside pitch, followed off down the third base line. Schreiber with the pitch. Hits it over to Lucia Perez for the second out for Abby Colby, so it's a 4-3, but she does get the RBI. Who brought in Sienna Adler from third base to make the game 5-0 right now. Brings up the hitter, Ashley Weiler, the catcher. Schreiber keeps considering 1-1 count, a little bit high on the outside. Two-one. Same spot. 3-1 on the hitter on hitter Ashley Weiler, the catcher. Nobody on. 2 outs. She walked her in a high pitch, high fastball. Weiler takes first base with 2 down. Brings up Kylie Lingsford. There's a courtesy runner for Weiler, number 15. Becerra. Courtesy runner for Weiler is Olivia Becerra, number 15. With 2 down, brings up the 9-hitter. Pass ball, Becerra goes to second. Ask him if it's Linkford or Lingford. There we go. The hitter. Pit. Lingford. Kylie Lingford, the hitter, playing right field today for the Dons. We have Olivia Becerra on second base. 2-1 count. Schreiber's having a tough time today finding the strike zone. 3-1. She's walked a few here, and the Dons are up 5-0 right now. Another one in the dirt here, so that walks Lingford. Takes the base on balls, which brings up the leadoff hitter. Casperson, who walked in the first inning, which as Coach Kneifel comes out to talk to Schreiber. At Stratford Plumbing and Heating, your comfort and convenience is their top priority. Their service all brands and do complete furnace and air conditioning installation, providing professional service at Stratford, Marshfield, and surrounding areas. Call Stratford Plumbing and Heating today. Your home comfort experts. Arts Body Shop, quality auto body and frame work since 1952. Do you have an accident? Let Mackey's 2024 Small Business of the Year give you a free estimate. Call Arts Body Shop on South Central Avenue in Marshfield. All right, we're back here with the leadoff hitter, Caitlin Casperson. Ball outside to Caitlin. She's playing shortstop for the Dons today. Another ball outside. Tough day for catcher. Kirsten Orth is doing a nice job blocking. A couple have gotten back past her today, but when you're down there that long, during a long inning, it's always tough on the catcher. And she's done a nice job behind the plate today. 3-0. Casperson walks for the second time in the inning, which brings up Abby Wojcik, who got a base hit down the left field line the first inning. Right now we have bases loaded, 2 down. Don's up by 5 in the first inning with 2 outs. Ball high by Schreiber. Watch it. Nice pitch by Schreiber, outside corner. All right, Abby's looking down the coach here. Abby had a quick inning in the first half of the inning against the Hornets. 3 up, 3 down. High pitch, 2-1. Ball in the dirt. 3-1 count. We have Weiler or Becerra on third, Lingford on second, and a ball for walks Abby Wojcik, and she gets an RBI on that, which scores the courtesy runner Becerra from third base and advances Lingsford to third and brings up Shelby Spada, the center fielder. So we have Wojcik at first, Casperson at second, and Lingford at third. The number 2 hitter or 3 hitter for the Dons, Shelby Spada. Ball 2-0. Bases loaded. 6-0 right now for the Dons. Hits a hard shot to the third baseman. Shelby hit a hard shot to the third baseman. She bobbled it, was unable to get any play on the ball, which scored Lingford from third base for another run. Advances Casperson to third now. Wojcik went to second, and Shelby Spada is at first, which brings up Akusia Yaboa. Hard hit ball to Perez down at third. She grabbed it, just popped out. A lot of times when you see that, the best thing to do is for players to grab it with their bare hand rather than their glove, because that happens where it pops out of the ball or the glove like that. So you try telling the kids to pick it up with their bare hands. Yaboa hits one up the middle, scores 2 more for 2 RBIs. So she RBI single up the middle. Scored Casperson and Wojcik, and Spada is at second base, and Yaboa is at first. Spada takes third base, steal. And the hitter now is the first baseman, Sienna Adler, right-handed hitting. One count on Adler. Swings through the pitch. 1-2 count with 2 outs. I think it's the first time Schreiber's been ahead of the hitters today, which is a good thing to see. Hits it back to Lucia Perez, who bobbles it, and Adler gets on with an error by the second baseman, which scores Shelby Spada and Akusia Yaboa to make the score now 11-0 Dons, which brings up the hitter Izzy Hose. Hose got on an error by the second baseman on the first at bat. We're in the second time around in the first inning here at Marshfield Fairgrounds. Hose hits it back to the pitcher, and she beats it out for the infield single. Schreiber thought the bases were loaded and was going to go home, but there was no one there to tag out at home, so she went around through to first base, and it was late, so you have to give Holes a base hit on that play, which brings up Callie Bell. Hits a fly ball over the second baseman's head for for a base hit, which scores Adler. And advances Holes over to third base. And Bell gets a RBI single and ends up at first base, which brings up the catcher, Ashley Weiler. Ball gets away from the catcher, but Holes holds up at third base. Callie Bell is at second base, and Ashley Weiler is the hitter with 2 down. Ball 2, 2 outs. Don's up 12-0 in the first inning. There you go. Strike, 2-1 count on the Don's catcher. Hits a hard shot down the left field line. Gets past the third baseman. Scores Holtz and Bell. She rounds first base and hits a stand-up double for two RBIs. With 2 outs, brings up Kylie Lingford, the right fielder. Schreiber throws a strike in, 1-1 count on Lingford. Second time up, batting ninth for the Dons. It's a base hit. Shortstop grabs it, tosses it out, and they get out of the inning. Shortstop Trinkler throws it over to Bargender, and they get out of the inning with scoring. The Dons scored 14 runs on 8 hits. 2 left on, and 2 errors. You're watching Columbus Don Softball on Zaleski Sports, sponsored by ShedsDelivered.com.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier, treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield has tasty char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between. Check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See Chips' complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream, all served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield. Be a champ and have a chipperific day.
And we're back at the Columbus Marshfield Fairgrounds. Columbus Dons scored 14 in the first inning against Colby, make it a 14-0 game. Special thanks to our game sponsors, Woodfield Inn, Suites, Rams Funeral Home, and G&D Wood Products, as well as Mutual of Wausau. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find your agent near you. Coming up for Colby in the top half of the second inning is Tatum Bargender, the first baseman, left-handed hitter, facing Abby Wojcik, pitcher for the Dons today. Dons jumped on Colby early today and haven't looked back. For second pitch swinging, nice backhand, very nice backhand by Izzy Holmes, by the second baseman for the Dons, 4-3 for the first out. brings up Liz Perez, the third baseman for Colby. Liz, number 12, right-handed hitting. Wojcik is Don's number 2 pitcher this year, and she's done a real nice job so far. Has got ahead of the hitters every time. Fastball strike there, 1 out. Liz Perez is the batter for Colby, Abby Colby. Ball low, 1-1. Two one low. 1 out. Ball high. 3-1 on the hitter. Abby Colby looking to get their first runner on base today in the second inning. First inning they went up 1-2-3. Swinging. Chops it back to Wojcik. Wojcik throws her over to Bell, and it's a 1-3, 2 outs. Brings up Ella Schreiber, the pitcher. Left-handed pitcher batting right-handed. Line drive right back at Casperson, who makes it a nice play on it for the third out for the Dons, and they get out of it. So 3 up, 3 down. 3 up, 3 down for Abby Colby, and no runs and no hits. You're watching Columbus Catholic Softball on Zaleski Sports, supported by ShedsDelivered.com.
Doctor basically said, "You're going to be in a wheelchair and walking with a walker," and I'm like, "What?" I'm like, that's my life. That's my life story. I looked around on the internet and I found Shai at Next Step Prosthetics. And I came in and met with him, and I felt so comfortable here, so unfearful. He said, "We're going to get you up and walking."
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
Founded in 2011, Marshfield Fast Pitch is a competitive fast pitch softball club. Players range in age from 7 to 18 years old. They consist of girls from central Wisconsin and headquartered in Marshfield. Throughout the year, teams compete in tournaments locally, around the state, and nationally. During the winter, practices, lessons, and clinics are held at our indoor facility. 2025 tryout registration is happening now. Go to marshfieldfastpitch.com to get started.
Softball is up 14-0 in the top half, bottom half of the second inning against Abby Colby. Sternweiss and Sons, Ruddy Mix and Block Plant of Marshfield now hiring boom truck and concrete truck drivers. Be home every night and work for the hometown team at Sternweiss and Sons. If it's time for you to make a change, apply today at the Wren Road Ready Mix location. Sternweiss and Sons of Marshfield. It's time to get your pool ready for summer. Contact Rigo Plumbing and Heating in Marshfield, your local BioGuard dealer for products and expertise to do it right. And finally, First Choice Credit Union. First Choice Credit Union in Marshfield serves anyone who lives or works in Wood, Marathon, Clark, or Portage counties. Make First Choice Credit Union your first choice for loans. Coming up for the Dons, and now Colby has made a pitching change and brought in Nava Trinkler, right-handed thrower, and Ella Schreiber, as we look around, is now playing first base. And Tatum Barbender went to shortstop. There we go. Okay, top half of the second inning with the Dons leading. 14-0 brings up actually the shortstop, top of the order, Caitlin Casperson. Caitlin's walked both times today. Trinkler throws kind of a curveball low in the dirt. 2-1 on Casperson. 2-1 count on her. Ball gets away, almost hits my producer Rachel and me right there. Thank God they have a backstop. Woke Rachel up. How's that? Casperson walked for the third time today. Brings up Abby Wojcik. I've got Abby 1 for 1 with a walk. Casperson takes off, tossed down, makes it an easily for the stolen base. Wojcik takes a 1-0 count. Ball. Ball 3-0 count now on Wojcik. Trinkler struggling with her control here yet. Got to start throwing a few over here. There's a nice pitch. Foul, hits the right field, drops in front of the right fielder, Monroy. And Casperson holds up on third base as they toss it in for a base hit by Wojcik. 2 on with nobody out. Brings up Shelby Spada, the center fielder. Abby got on the first with an E6 the first time up. No curveball, tosses it down to second base, but Wojcik didn't go. Ball inside. First and third, nobody down. Down's up 14-0. Spada swings at a high fastball. Probably out of the zone, goes to 1-2 count. Kind of a little bit over aggressive there. Wojcik at first, Casperson at third. And she hits her. Dead ball. Advances Wojcik to second base. Spada's at first, brings up Akusia Yaboa. Got a base hit RBI the first time and walked the second. Curveball getting there. Nobody down, bases loaded for the Dons. Bottom half the second inning. 14-0 Dons right now. Curveball outside. She holds off. It's a 1-1 count. Nice crowd today watching the Dons and Abby Colby play softball. It's a beautiful day out here. High inside. Had to get out of the way there. Yaboa ducked down just in time. 2-1 count. Abby infielders playing in front of the bag to go home. First and third are. Change up away. Makes it 3-1. Trinkler comes in with it. Ball 4. Gets an RBI for Yaboa. Advances. Caitlin Casperson scores on the walk. Wojcik advances to third. Spada advances to second. And you got Yaboa at first. Brings up Sienna Adler, the third baseman for the Dons. Sienna's walked and got on air at second base in the first inning. Ball 2. All right, Sienna hits it. Oh, throws it down to Liz Perez. Throw it to third home for the force out, and Orth dropped the ball. Would have been an out. To give that fielder's choice for Adler. She advances. Wojcik scored, and it would have been on an E2 on that. Brings up Izzy Hose, the second baseman. So now we have Shelby Spada at third, Akusia Yaboa at second, and Sienna Adler making a fielder's choice. Bases loaded, nobody down, 16-0. Holtz has flew out and had a base hit in the first inning. 16-0 Dons. Curveball in there for a strike, 1-1. Ball gets behind her, throws it behind the. Trinkler had that one get away behind her, threw it behind the batter, Bell, but she got out of the way. No harm, or excuse me, Holtz. 2-1 count, nobody down. Change up and away, 3-0. Oh, hits a lot ball. Holtz hits it down to right field. Here comes Spada and Yaboa. And Adler advances to third base with a 2-out or 2 RBI base hit down the right field line. Nice piece of hitting there. So we have Sienna Adler at third and Holtz at first. Brings up the hitter, Callie Bell. Callie's playing first base for the Dons. She had a base hit and grounded out to the second baseman in the first inning. 18-0, nobody down. 0-1 count. One. Ooh, called time. What'd you do? Oh, I think she got let off first base, and they let off 2 people and took 2 outs. And then when they called time, it just as they called time, Bell stepped in there and Trinkler hit her. In softball, you can't lead off when the pitcher still has the ball until they release it across the home plate. 2-1. Unfortunately for Bell, just as they let off the base to get the outs, The pitcher released the ball and drilled her right in the back, but now she's still up there with a 2-1 count. Curveball 2-2. Got a strike. Bell strikes out at the end of the inning. The Dons scored 4 more runs to make it 18-0 on 3 hits and 1 error. You're watching Columbus Dons Softball on Zaleski Sports, sponsored by ShedsDelivered.com.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken has been voted best pizza in Marshfield 16 years in a row. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken is ready for your call now. Choose drunken chicken, BLT, Western, mac and cheese, sweet chili chicken, and more. Plus, Scotty's has broasted chicken, fish sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118 and Scotty'sPizza.com.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Hello, it's Mayor Lois T. Strake asking you to join us for Marshfield's Dairy Fest. Dairy, great time. The fun starts with me on Friday, May 30th at the Mayor's Breakfast, 5:30 to 9:30 a.m. At 5 p.m., head to Columbia Park for family-friendly entertainment, and later join free live music at the Wenzel Family Plaza. Saturday, May 31st, the parade starts at 11 o'clock, and Wenzel Family Plaza will host fun activities. In the afternoon, the Pie and Ice Cream Social is at the Upham Mansion, and Nuts Deep 2 will be hosting an outdoor beer garden with live music. For more information, go to marshfieldchamber.com.
And we're back. The Dons up 18-0. Olivia Becerra goes in for Ashley Weiler. For expertise, honesty, and stellar service, look no further than Heritage Auto Body. Their team professionals use its latest technology to ensure that your vehicle comes back to you looking like new. They provide free estimates and work with your insurance company and make it easy for you. Heritage Auto Body and Heritage Drive on Marshfield South Side. Wojciech starts the inning with a strike on the number 7 hitter, Kirslyn Orth. Ball 1-1. Smith Brothers Meats. Get fresh meats and cheeses every day and let them cater your next event. Smith Brothers Meat in Colby. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 6, and on Saturdays, 8 to 4. Wojciech pitches, and 1-2 count with a curveball away. Infinity Exteriors. Infinity Exteriors installing peace of mind, roofing, siding, windows built to last, saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. Guarantees quality you can trust. Wojciech, 2-1 count, hits one in the dirt there against the Abby Colby catcher. Orth makes it a 2-2 count. Nobody down. Abby Colby down 18-0. Nice pitch right there and strikes her out. And that strikeout is Serve Pro. Jamie Wenzel strikeout. Call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never happened. All right, which brings up Maria Sesos. And by the way, Fleet Farm, no matter what your everyday life looks like, Fleet Farm has you covered at the best prices. Guaranteed auto, pet, bird, feed, farm snacks. Fleet Farm has everything you need at the lowest prices. And it's 1-1 count on Maria Seso right here. Wojciech so far hasn't given up a hit. And she's now the 8th batter. Good cut on the ball, just missed it. Gross Buick of Marshfield. Buy your next vehicle from Gross Buick of Marshfield. Gross Buick is the home of lifetime engine warranty on your select vehicles, and they back all their purchases. Full service department where you get a free courtesy car, and Gross Buick of Marshfield. Sesos hit it back to Wojciech, made a nice play. 1-3 brings up Jenny Monroy, the right fielder. And finally, Felker Brothers of Marshfield, leading manufacturer of stainless steel products. Congratulate student athletes across central Wisconsin on your accomplishments both on and off the courts and fields. Best of luck. Ground ball to the third baseman, and that's the game, folks. Best of luck this season from the Felker Brothers, 5-3. The Dons win 18-0. Wojciech Throw a no-hitter, 9 up, 9 down. And you're watching Columbus Catholic Softball on Zaleski Sports, supported by ShedsDelivered.com. Coming up next? Yep. Should I say it? Okay.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fury, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fury, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
All right, here I am with Coach Troy Zimmerman. Troy, what's a pretty easy game tonight? A lot of walks on Colby's side, but your kids put 18 on them and 14 on the first inning. What's your goals for the rest of the season? You're 14-1 right now. Who do you are getting ready for the tournament? Who do you plan on seeing in your regional?
Well, as far as what we're looking for, is we're always looking at the next game. I mean, that's what we're looking at. We're playing Regis on Monday night, and right now that's what I'm looking at. And we don't get too far ahead of ourselves, even with playoffs. I'm like, girls, let's just, each team that comes in, we're going to go at them and show respect and go at them like we should.
Who's the next team you got coming up now? What's the rest of your schedule for the next couple of weeks here?
We got Spencer, we got Regis, and we picked up Athens on Thursday night. So
Okay,
we got
great.
3 games next week, so that'll be nice. And try and fill out the schedule a little bit more and get some competitive teams too.
Sounds great. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Abby, a no-hitter, 9 up, 9 down. Did you think, have you thrown a lot this year so far?
I haven't thrown a ton, but I'm really happy with the time that I do get.
And do you throw much over the summer, things like that, to help your team out?
Yeah, I put in a lot of effort into it, yeah.
All right, and I saw you had 1 hit today or 2. I can't remember. There's so many runs going around the bases.
I think it was 1 hit.
Okay, I'll believe you. How's that? How's this, Abby? You know what to do now?
I do.
All right.
Go. I'm Abby Wojcik, and I'm in the house.
Congratulations.
Thank
Nice
you
job.
so much.
You bet. All right. This is Bill Urban signing off for Zaleski Sports. Safe travels.